President of the Republic of Mauritius, Dr. the Honorable Marie-Christiane Dorine Chokori, Parliamentary Private Secretary, Mr. Abdul Raouf Benden, former Vice President of the Republic of Mauritius, members of the different ministries, members of the press, partners and collaborators, team members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to you all and thank you for your presence to our launching our corporate division. I present myself, I am Guillaume, team member of Mammouth, and I'll have the honor to interact with you for a couple of minutes. So, you know as much as we do that good-looking and well-equipped furniture can make a real contribution to the success of your companies and to its productivity. So Courts Corporate is a unique approach to provide all that any organization needs by combining a range of solutions that are as smart as they are tailor-made. Our key knowledge since very, very far back in the past, 1985 to be precise, our key knowledge of the furniture and electrical industry allowed us to guide you from concept to completion while making sure that the result reflects distinct culture and style of each of the different businesses. We have experience in the hospitality spaces, guest rooms, lobbies, meeting rooms, among other industries. This knowledge and experience are already burdened with our affiliation with well-known hotel chains in Mauritius like Lux, Sun Resorts, Marriott, Southern Cross, Indigo Hotel, and more. So our key expertise are hotels, large, medium, or small, you name it, offices, restaurants, and private residences, among others. Our dynamic team present today to serve you in the corporate division, Mr. Richard Kadarou, Ms. Shirley Itier, Ms. Nancy Whittle, Mrs. Charmaine Akbar, and Mrs. Nishta Benjamin. Congratulations for your achievement as of today. I will now invite our CEO, Mr. Andrew Cohen, for his speech. Thank you.
So, thank you to me. So, welcome all to bonsoir, distinguished guests, to members of the press, the Honourable Eddie Boisizon, the Vice President of Mauritius, the Honourable Dr. Chakori, Private Parliamentary Secretary, and for all our guests tonight. Tonight, we're delighted to officially launch the new corporate division of Court Mammouth. Now, the company has been growing and innovating over the last 3 years. We've won a number of awards. 2 awards as Company of the Year, another one as the fastest growing company in Mauritius the last year. Albeit we've been serving Mauritians, proudly serving Mauritians for 37 years now, since my father, my late father, Bruce Cohen, found this site in Bell Village at that time. Now, in recent years, we've been very focused on improving everything we offer with next day delivery, even same day delivery and so way more besides. And so for all of this is down to sort of our amazing team that we're blessed with, so a number of whom sort of here tonight. I would also like to recognise some of the key drivers who sort of created the new corporate division, including Mr. Suresha Atakadaru, to Nancy Whittle, Shirley Issier, and to many more people that have been involved. So thank you very much. Now, so we're the number one furniture and electrical retailer on the island. So we have sort of the widest product range. So we're well known for our service. So we really believe we build this business so one customer at a time. So for our best customers are our best advertising, by word of mouth. So now we'd like to bring our excellent standards, our very wide international sourcing to companies in Mauritius, to our corporate department. So as he mentioned, hotels, ministries, and any other corporate customers we're able to serve. Thank you very much to everybody attending tonight for our launch, to really our premiere. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen. I now invite Dr. the Honorable Marie-Christiane Dorine-Jacobi for the speech, please. Thank you.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Mauritius, Mr. Eddy Boissaison, the former Vice President of the Republic of Mauritius, Mr. Bundon Aruf, Mr. Gino Cotry, Councillor of the City Council of Port Louis, the CEO of Courts Mammouth, Mr. Andrew Cohen, the officers of Courts Mammouth, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to warmly thank Courts Mammouth for gracefully tendering an invitation to me to celebrate in your midst the launching of the corporate division of Courts Mammouth. As one of the foremost organizations in Mauritius, I have to say that Courts Mammouth has become an indivisible part of the history of our nation. In fact, I fondly remember the endless queues of people literally struggling to get a first glimpse when Mammouth opened its door in Belle Village some decades ago. And very soon, Courts Mammouth became a standard of reference in the very competitive section of domestic appliances and future supply. More than doors, you open your heart to the people because you understood that each and every Mauritian family dreamt of bringing some kind of comfort in their homestead. Although the times were tough, to the relief of thousands of hopefuls, Courts Mammouth pioneered the system of hire purchase, enabling countless Mauritian families to finally realize their dreams of purchasing something that they would have been otherwise financially impossible. And thank you for that, for understanding what Mauritians desired and for going the extra mile in helping fulfill their long-cherished dreams. The launching of a corporate branch is yet another testimony of the organization's firmly established and robust footing in our market dynamics. So, many have come and gone, but Courts Mammouth have withstood the test of time to serve the country to the best of time, to serve the country to the best of its abilities, all the while bringing a slice of happiness in the lives of many families. I was one of your clients since the very inception of Courts Mammouth, I think in the 1980s. The corporate branch will undoubtedly better streamline the social financial disposition and endeavors of Courts Mammouth in further and better aspiring to become a hallmark of excellence within our domestic receptacle. I therefore congratulate the whole team in the achievement of yet another milestone in its business prospect. God bless, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention.
Bonsoir. Honorable Dr. Corinne Chakori, Private Parliamentary Secretary. His Excellency Mr. Ralph Benton, former Vice President of the Republic of Mauritius. Mr. Gino Kotri, Councillor of the City of Port Louis. Mr. Dick Ning Siwa, Chairman of ICTA. Mr. Andrew Cohen, CEO of Courts Mammouth. Directors and managers of Courts Mammouth, members of the staff, members of the press, all protocol observed and respected. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with much pleasure that I have accepted your invitation to be in your midst tonight on the occasion of the launching of a new activity, Courts Corporate. I must straight away recognize your courage to invest yourself in a new venture, whereas for the last 2 years, we have been under pressure of all sorts. We experienced the pandemic and the relative confinement, the effects of the Ukraine war, and the worldwide increase in price, thus creating 2-digit inflation, which may lead to a global recession. It makes me proud to see an entrepreneur who has confidence in the future of the country and preparing himself to play a key role to participate in the construction of the resilience of the Mauritian economy. For what I have witnessed so far, taking cognizance of the financial results of most companies, a revival of the tourist industry, a declining trend of the COVID-19, positive contributions from the construction, ITC, financial and insurance sectors, led us to say we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, the focus from eminent economists and organizations are encouraging. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1985, Mammouth has started operation in Mauritius in the non-food retail business. I will not go further to speak about the experience of my predecessor. This was a revolution in that kind of business. Mammouth has become a household name, especially among the lower and middle income families. The company accessible credit facility has allowed many households to purchase household appliances, furniture, even motorcycles and bicycles. The purchasing pattern of the Mauritian families changed. Before, they were saving to consume. Now, they are paying while consuming. This type of doing business, which was an edge which Mammouth had on its competitors, soon became the norm in the industry. This has helped the Mauritian families to upgrade their standard of living. The proportion of households with appliances such as refrigerators, washing machine, microwave oven, vacuum cleaners have increased, notwithstanding the fact that the industry has increased its panoply of products with IT and Wi-Fi apparatus, portable telephone, as soon as the technology was evolving around the world. Government is conscious that Courts Mammouth has contributed to the economy by creating jobs, not only in its shop, but in the SMEs sector. According to statistics, good proportion of the small and medium enterprise involved in the furniture manufacturing are suppliers of courts. Many of the entrepreneurs have been dealing with Mammouth since 1985 and have increased the size of their business and their manpower. Courts Mammouth has developed a strong corporate governance culture. Staff are trained to provide a good service because for a company to survive and prosper, its customer must feel they are welcome, thus having a significant advantage on competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, competition and profitability are important in any industry, but they should not be masters of the organization. Each company should ensure that its utmost objective should be the welfare of the employees and the satisfaction of its customers. Bait and switch advertising and hook sales practices should be prevented. Sell product, not illusion. Do not exaggerate the features of the product or service being sold in such a manner as to lead the customer to have unrealistic expectation of such product. And I know that it's not the way Mammouth does business. Ladies and gentlemen, Mammouth has always been innovative in the past, and today they are providing us with showing us that they have not departed from this principle of doing business. Being one of the leaders of the non-food domestic retail business, they are expanding themselves to enter in a new niche, the corporate niche. They are offering their knowledge of the furniture and household product industries to offer their savoir-faire, and their savoir-être to guide corporate customers in the conception and realization of their office architecture to reflect their culture and distinct styles. Hotel, restaurant, private residences will be targeted. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall end by congratulating the directors and staff of Mammouth, wishing full success in this new endeavor, which is new in the value chains of your organization. I sincerely hope that you will create further a new opportunity to enhance your presence in your fields of activities. Thank you.